So now we have these three signals, alpha data, f read and empty, which will help our system to interact with the PCI. And if you see your installation of the ADM XRC SDK, then you'll have this simple.vhdl file. I've opened it in Notepad. So basically this simple.vhdl file, this will help you to interact with the PCI through the local bus. And what this basically does is, like, suppose you have a register in your FPGA, then this vhdl file can transfer the value of that register through the PCI Express. So this is some code that we are going to use. Further, we are also going to use a state machine, which I'll describe in a minute, and it's available in this common subdirectory. This is the state machine which I'm talking about. So I think we'll be modifying this state machine a little, and we'll be using this along with all these files to get the system to interact with the VHDL, to interact with the PCI. So now what we are going to do is we'll copy all the local bus files. These are here, or you can get them from your ADM XRC installation directory. So we are going to copy all these VHDL files to our project. And one of the last things that you have to do is you have to take this simple.vhdl file and integrate it with the system.vhdl file. So that is a bit lengthy, and we have explicitly mentioned the changes that you have to make in the changes.pdf file that we have supplied. So it contains a separate section on merging system.vhd and simple.vhd, and it should be quite simple to do it. And if you cannot do it, please try to contact us and we'll help you out. So that's nearly everything that you need to do, and basically now we are ready to build the bit files. The next tricky bit is to use the bit files, and we'll be covering that in a minute. Now we will add the UCF files for the project, and one UCF file can be found in the XRC installation and UCF and the ProLite XPL subdirectory. You can use this UCF file. So this is the UCF file which has been supplied as a default UCF file, and this is the UCF file which we will actually be using. There is a small change. The change has also been specified in the PDF file that we have supplied. So basically this is the change which you have to do, and you have to remove this clock. So you have to comment this line from the UCF file, and you have to include one clock which we have written here. So we can add those details here, and as you can see, the port names are a bit different here than we have in our UCF file. So you can change that and it should work fine. So that is one thing, the UCF files. The other thing is that just like we did, we added some directory for the codes for the synthesis. We basically specified the directory of our EDK implementation. Similarly, you have to do it for the translate process. And so this was the directory of the EDK implementation, and we have to specify this directory. And now we are basically ready to create the bit stream, and we'll do that in a minute. So we think that this after doing all this, you should be able to generate the bit stream, and if you have any problems, please contact us. So after this, we'll resume from the point after which we have actually generated the bit stream, because that could take quite long.